I think a big misconception is that life can go wrong. For a long time, I thought it could, but I never really checked that belief. So I just created fear for myself unnecessarily. I was afraid of my life going wrong, so that led to chronic overthinking, overanalyzing every decision, every detail to try to keep my life from going wrong. I was just hurting, I think, really. That was the cold reality, but I didn't want to face that reality, so I imagined one instead. I imagined a future in which I was free from pain completely, and I projected that imagined future onto my current reality. So my current reality was never enough. It was constantly being measured up against my expectation, which was all in my head. I was stuck in my head, basically, instead of being here and now. And I missed out on what was already here for me, all the blessings, because I was so busy trying to control my life and trying to meet these expectations I had for myself. I thought it was keeping me safe, like that I had to stay on top of life because it's unpredictable. It's out to get me sometimes. So I have to stay in control. But really, in doing that, I just created more tension in my life because it was out of fear. It was out of a lack of trust. So how do you not do that? That's the real question. And I don't have the definitive answer, but I can say that you can start by lowering your expectations and trying to find appreciation for what is already here in this moment. Be in this moment without trying to shape it in some way. It is that simple, but it's definitely a case of being easier said than done, because we deeply feel we need to gain something from this life in order to be fulfilled by it. Because when we just be, when we just are existing without gaining anything, without doing anything, all the pain and negativity inside of you that you've been avoiding starts to come up. So you think there's something wrong with just being as you are, and you get trapped in a cycle of constantly having to do something, to think about something, analyze something. There's no break. I've been there, of course, and really the only way that has broken that cycle is to just face what is preventing me from being able to just be at peace. Face my pain, essentially, with real curiosity and care, not secretly trying to get rid of it, but actually seeking to understand it and see it clearly. And when you see it clearly, you'll know that there have been real lessons in your pain. There's real good that has come from it, and it is part of this flow of life. It's not a mistake. It's a guide, really. It's one of the most powerful guides we have. Like, a lot of good things in your life have come from it inadvertently. In your attempt to avoid your pain, that sent you off to have all kinds of experiences and meet all kinds of people, of course, good and bad, but a lot of good has come from trying to avoid your pain. So there is real reasons to be grateful for it. It's just a matter of reframing how you look at it and approaching yourself, the hurt part of yourself, with compassion. Dropping this idea that feeling pain is wrong, and seeing that there's an order to this life that includes your pain, and you won't always be able to understand it at the time or be able to control it, usually ever. But everything has value in this life, including your pain. You know, everything is an expression of life or of God, if you want to call it God, to help you see the beauty, then you should do that, and I do that. But whatever you call it, just know that everything is an expression of that, so nothing can truly be wrong. Everything has a purpose, a value, beauty, a lesson. So if you can try to approach your pain from that perspective, that's what will actually start to heal it. Not trying to get rid of it, but finding the value in it.